I swear, James Gunn says some of it's true, some of it's false, some of it we have not figured out. Mr. Gunn, WB, I'm telling you this. I know I speak for millions of fans. We want this. Please do not tell me that a Batman Beyond starring Michael Keaton was canceled. Those are the rumors. An unannounced Batman movie starring Michael Keaton has reportedly been scrapped at DC Studios. Now, I get a lot of stuff in my feed. People send me a lot of stuff in emails, and the rumor is it was a Batman Beyond movie. Please tell me this is false. Please. Listen. DC, your issue seems to be not knowing what you want to be. You don't know if you want to be Marvel. You don't know if you want to be dark and brooding. You don't know what direction you want to go in. You don't know who you want to be as Superman, whether you want to stick with the Snyderverse and all that. Y'all don't know what y'all want. I can kind of deal with that. See, with Marvel, they had a working formula, which they have since destroyed with Phase 4 and made and alienated a ton of fans with all this garbage. Listen, one thing the fans absolutely do want, I'm coining that phrase. I absolutely do. I'm going to say, you heard it here first. If anyone else tries to say absolutely, Tyrone Magnus said it first. Now, we absolutely want a Batman Beyond movie with Michael Keaton. Let me tell you. If any man, once he's up there in age, I was like, just seeing him with gray hair, I was like, oh, wait a minute. They should do a Batman Beyond with him. He's one of our favorite Batmans of all time. You get an unknown to play Terry. Come on! Let me see what this article has to say here. After rumors started swirling about a new Batman movie starring Michael Keaton getting scrapped by DC Studios, news hounds began sniffing around for answers about the unannounced project. According to the Hot Mic podcast, Jeff Snyder, the Flash writer, that rhymed, Christina Hodson, was in the process of writing a spin-off revolving around Michael Keaton's Batman. The spinoff would have served as a reboot with Keaton playing an older Bruce Wayne, mentoring a new Caped Crusader. That's Batman Beyond. After digging, the Rap's Humberto Gonzalez said Hudson's script was for an adaptation of Batman Beyond. A story involving Terry McGinnis as the new Dark Knight under an older Bruce Wayne's tutelage. We need to learn more to know how deep into the project Hudson was before DC pulled the plug on this curious endeavor. Naturally, DC Studios and Warner Bros. Discovery remain mum on the matter, which neither confirms or denies the project was happening at any time. We know that under the old guard, Keaton was looking to reprise his role as Batman Bruce Wayne across several projects in the coming years. Could Batman Beyond have been one of these many planned appearances? I assume so. That's me saying that, not the article. It's common for cinematic universes to have an overseer like Nick Fury for the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Bruce Wayne would have easily fit this mold, given his practice of working in the shadows and gathering vital intel on heroes and villains. He's probably got terabytes of this disturbing information about everyone in the DCU stored on his Bat computer. Before DC canceled the film, Keaton played a part in Batgirl, which according to the studio will never see the light of day. Many fans were baffled by DC's decision to scrap the film based on star power alone. After I heard how woke it is, I kind of get out why they did. And like people just kept saying like the bat suit looked horrible. Like it didn't look as good as it did, I guess, on that stuntman that we saw it on in those stills. Stills can be very different than seeing someone in person. I'll tell you this, an example of that is, anything. You see stars in their pictures and you see them in person. But I remember recently, there's a guy I know that works out at the same gym as me, and I was going through these hashtags for the gym on Instagram, and I saw a guy, I was like, damn, I've never seen this dude in the gym. Jeez, he's jacked. I looked at it, it's the dude that I knew. I didn't even know it was him until I looked at it for a while. I know what he looks like in person. And then he told me he took a quick snapshot of a video that he took, and it was right at the perfect angle. And he looked a lot more jacked than he does in person. He's jacked, but not that jacked. You got what I'm saying? So stills usually and sometimes don't always do a person justice or something justice. No pun intended. So if this suit, if everybody's saying the suit actually did look hokey on him, then maybe it did. It's not every day Michael Keaton, J.K. Simmons, Leslie Grayson, Hollywood sweetheart, Brendan Fraser, I forgot Brendan Fraser, yeah. News of the film being canceled shocked the project's directors. The duo says they'd be willing to work with DC again, even after the cancellation, but their future at the studios remain uncertain. Oh, Jesus. Listen, I already know. Look, I've been doing this for almost 11 years. I got my thumb on the pulse of the fandom. And if they're paying any attention to this, I know, put it this way, I truly believe James Gunn has some great ideas coming in. I feel like I can trust him. But please do not scrap a Batman Beyond film with Michael Keaton. I don't even want to say this, but I was going to say, even if you were to scrap it, if you want, like if you plan on moving forward with Ben Affleck at some time as for Batman Beyond, look, we want a Batman Beyond movie. So I would normally say a phrase like this: I don't care whether it's Michael Keaton or, Ben Affleck that plays Batman, Bruce Wayne in Batman Beyond, but we want a Batman Beyond movie. Ever since I just even thought of Michael Keaton being in Batman Beyond, I wanted it. We need a Batman Beyond movie. If you guys are like, yeah, we're going to cancel it, don't cancel it, postpone it. We want a Batman Beyond movie. I would take either guy in the role, but my heart was already set on Michael Keaton. So if he somehow appears in this whole multiverse thing you guys got going with Flash and Flashpoint and all this other stuff, move forward with him. I think it would be absolutely great to see. Man, that if you were to ask me what movie do I want more, you know what? I'm not lying. I might want a Batman Beyond with Michael Keaton more than I want Man of Steel 2. Or it's right there with it. Everyone deserves, after all this time and flip-flopping all this crazy shit, and now we don't even know if Henry's really good. Like, it's maddening as a fan with all the confusion and the craziness and the rumors and the BS that's been going on. It's ridiculous. It's like, what? Like, we're mad at y'all because you can't figure out what you want to do. Marvel figured out what they wanted to do and was doing it great, and then decided to just self-sabotage themselves. So, I mean, there's really no excuse for them. They had a winning formula. You guys were rushing, trying to catch up to them when you never should have been. You should have been running your own race. You're WB, you're a powerhouse. You've been making great films for years. There's no need to try to catch Marvel. Run your own race and be as great as you've always been. I feel like I'm giving like a motivational speech to like a falling football hero that got injured or something. Like, this is ridiculous. Post comments down below. Let me know what you all think. Came to talk. If you enjoyed my thoughts on this news, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and share. Hashtag do not cancel Batman Beyond. 10 million subscribers. Whoa.